What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again. So this is Monday, 7 p.m. Central, normally our live stream time. I'm running a little bit late today because I was out having dinner with my kids and I almost didn't do a live stream. So I'm glad that I was able to make it. I hope you guys are all doing well. Tonight's live stream just going to be me checking in with you guys and kind of answering your questions and concerns in regards to credit card. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you had a good week or a good weekend, and I hope your week is off to a good start. My week is pretty okay thus far. Actually, it's very good because like I said, I just came from having dinner with my kids. That always makes me happy. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV. And on this channel, I talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I know that the year is wrapping up. There's a lot of people out here purchasing a lot of Christmas gifts. I'm not quite in that boat. But this is definitely a good time to meet some minimum spends in regards to different credit cards that may be out there. I'm just kind of curious to see if there's anybody in the house that's out here, applying for credit cards, and more importantly, meeting these minimum spends on the credit cards that you guys have applied for. So let me know in the comments section kind of what's going on with you guys, and how your day is going, how your weekend was, and kind of any plans that you guys have coming up for Christmas. Me personally, I don't have any plans really. My Christmas will be interesting this year because this is the first time that I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot of gifts, or maybe even getting any gifts for my kids. My son was like, today I asked him, I said, hey man, I haven't even gotten a Christmas list from you. And he's like, oh yeah, I got a couple of things that I want. And this is what he told me he wanted. He said he wanted a hat, he wanted a phone case, and he wanted a screen protector. Like, my son's 19, and these are the three things that he asked me for Christmas. And I'm like, for real? Like, that's such a simple list. But I know that my daughter initially had a long list, and she told me that she's like, Dad, maybe I just want money this year. And I'm like, really? So it's going to be interesting, just because I think this is going to be one of the first times that maybe I don't buy any gifts, which is kind of weird. Christmas is not really for me per se. It's easier to kind of celebrate through my kids, or celebrate with my kids more so than I am with myself, because I'm kind of tricky. Like, people will ask me, well, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know, like nothing. So it's definitely a bit tricky, but like I said, let me know in the comment section kind of what you guys have your eyes on in regards to different credit cards that you may have applied for, and now you're working on your minimum spend, or some cards that you're eyeballing in regards to 2022. I know for me personally, I don't have my eyes set on any credit cards right now. I guess I'm also curious because I know that in the credit card world here on YouTube, there are a lot of videos about different credit cards that you can apply for, and it's no hard inquiry. I personally don't know of a lot of those cards, just because I've kind of separated myself a little bit from knowing a lot about that, because I can't really apply. So it kind of sucks. So I'm like, maybe I should just chill. But I'm very curious if you know of a lot of different credit cards out there that you can apply for, and it's no hard inquiry. There's no pull in order to get that particular credit card. I'm very curious to know. I know that there's one with what is it? FNBO, I think is one of the ones that has FNBO, that supposedly you can kind of see if you're pre-qualified before applying. I haven't done that yet, but that's one of the ones that I know off the top of my head because somebody mentioned it in the live chat. So let me know, like I said, once again, if you guys know of any cards where you can apply that does not have a hard inquiry. I mean, those cards are always going to be intriguing, because if you can get approved for it and not get a hard pull, like, that's like a free credit card as far as I'm concerned. I've shared with you guys that I do have a lot of inquiries. I think 6 or 7 between TransUnion and Equifax. I'm logging into my Credit Karma right now to kind of show you guys where my credit score is. And also, it's thinking, of course. It's going to always be thinking here. All right, so here we go. Oh, snap. I just noticed that my TransUnion went up even more. So right now, as of today, sorry, it's taking a while for the camera to focus here. As of today, you can see that my TransUnion is 777, and my Equifax went up 6 points, and now it's 792. So this means that my FICO score is higher. For me personally, my FICO score is always higher for some strange reason than my Credit Karma. But for the average person, most people experience that their Credit Karma score is higher than the FICO score. So currently on my TransUnion, I have 7 inquiries. Just to kind of show you guys what's going on over there. Well, I can't show you when I turn the screen off, but just to kind of show you guys what's going on with my TransUnion. So this is currently my payment history, 100%, credit card usage 0%, which is not true. Derogatory marks, average age, 3 years, 9 months. That's not a lot. And hard inquiries, 7. That's TransUnion. If I go back, maybe I'll show you guys this here. If the thing acts right, I go back and I touch on Equifax, and then I show you guys my relationship over here with Equifax. So 792, payment history 100%, credit card usage 0, derogatory marks 0. Average age is a little older, 4 years 2 months. The other one was 3 years 9 months. Total accounts, this one is 41, the other one is 39. Hard inquiries, this one is 5, the other one is 7. According to Credit Karma, that's kind of where I'm standing, which would explain kind of the difference between the credit score. So my average age is a little higher on Equifax, and my utilization, my hard inquiries, I have 2 less hard inquiries on Equifax. So that would kind of easily explain the discrepancies as to why the score is different with Equifax as well as TransUnion. So that's just some food for thought. I like sharing that information to kind of keep it transparent. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to jump into the chat because really the main purpose of doing this particular live stream is to just connect with you guys. I know I hadn't had a video up here since Monday. And I do have content that I need to be uploading. And I do have members content that I need to upload as well. But man, I have been waking up early and hustling my butt off driving Uber because I'm a nerd like that. I want to kind of expedite my journey towards financial freedom. And I also want to give myself the option to, you know, spend my money how I want to spend it and do whatever the F I want to do. So yeah, I've been getting up and dealing with that, to be honest with you. All right, so I'm going to jump into the live stream, the comments right now. Please smash the thumbs up in this video. I'd love to have your thumbs up in this video. It helps the channel tremendously. Let me find my comments here. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to jump through the chat here. We got Cinema Madness in the house, who's a channel member. What's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. He says, Notification Squad, Dwayne is back again. We got Jesus in the building. What's going on, my man? Jesus is back in the house. He says, I'm here. Ronald, what's happening, my brother? Ronald's in the building. Ronald says, what you get us for Christmas? Honestly, man, like I said a little earlier, like Christmas is, it's, I don't know, man. It's a trip. Like I've always kind of been a Grinch. I think a lot of that has to do with my dad, just because, I mean, he's like the original Grinch kind of, sort of. And he just, I don't know. I didn't really grow up with a lot of Christmas trees and stuff like that in the house. So yeah, so Christmas is always kind of interesting. But like, I'm 43, you know, it's very rare that I would let somebody or people buy me stuff for Christmas. So like the Christmas spirit's kind of out of there for me. I'm sure maybe it can come back one day, but I'm kind of hard. I'm kind of hard to shop for. As far as what did I get y'all for Christmas? I mean, you know, your boy's out here doing this stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got this awesome smile working. Christmas, I guess, is what, Saturday? I don't really have anything planned. I mean, I'm just going to chill. I'm sure I'll see my kids at some point and, maybe they'll come over for dinner and we'll kick it and have a good time. And I'll probably give them their Christmas money, which of course I'm kind of debating. What should I give them? My kids are really cool about Christmas. They're cool in general about a lot of things pertaining to gifts and money. Like I said in the beginning of the video, my son was telling me he wants a hat, an iPhone case, and a screen protector. Like, what? Like, I mean, that's clearly under $100, probably under $50 if I get on Amazon, right? Depending on how much that hat costs. So it's quite interesting. They kind of gave me a break in that department. We got Mr. Patel in the building, says, my brother, hope you're doing well. Happy Christmas week 2022. I'm starting the road to 1 million points and miles, no cash back. Also getting into hotel cards. Don't have any yet. Okay, cool. And I think that's going to be an exciting journey. I mean, definitely, I know you're going to get into the hotel cards with American Express. I don't think you can get in with Chase, but I guess your girl can. So that's going to be cool. I'm excited for you to share that journey with us. I know you've been applying for credit cards left and right. I'm surprised you have any inquiries left that you can burn. We got Mr. Dino in the building, says, long time no see. God bless you. Thank you, sir. God bless you. And thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate that positive energy you put in the channel here. Cinemana says, I was hoping there was going to be a live stream today. Glad there was. I got nervous for a second. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like, I started late because I got here and it was literally like 6:58. And I was like, and I was in traffic. And you know how it is. It's just like, man, I don't maybe I don't do a live stream tonight, but I definitely want to make sure that I plug in with you guys. It feels weird not to plug in, but sometimes it could be easy to be lazy. I know for me, when I wake up in the morning at 3:45 to drive Uber, man, I got to say, all right, come on, you got goals, you got a vision, you got to get it, because, it has to be done. And it's weird because as a result of waking up early, sometimes at 3:45 to drive, sometimes at 2:50 in the morning to drive, because, maybe I have a 3:30 appointment or a 3:30 reservation. I have to get up earlier and jump on the Uber app. And so I've been really kind of hustling, especially this last week. And I was super tired. Like I was literally slept for 12 hours from Sunday night to Saturday morning. I literally didn't get out the bed for 12 hours, which is not like me, but I needed the rest. So, yeah, I'm definitely tired out here grinding, doing my thing, but the show must go on. Mr. Patel, who is a channel member, says, need those as part of my 1 million points. Absolutely you do. Devin, who's a channel member, says, hey, Dwayne, hope you had a nice weekend. Yes, sir. My weekend was very good. Pretty relaxing. Nothing too wild. I just basically was trying to make up and get some rest. I wish that I could work like crazy and then sleep on the weekends and kind of make up for the sleep that I missed during the week. That's not quite how sleep works. I really need to be valuing my sleep more and being more deliberate about it, but I cannot go to bed before 9:45. So let's say I go to bed at 9:45. That's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 6 hours of sleep, and so it's weird. Like the Uber thing kind of has my schedule jacked up as far as sleep is concerned. Sometimes I try to come back and, take a nap maybe from 11 to 1 or something and then jump back out there. But it's always tricky because after that nap, I don't necessarily want to get back out there, so it's definitely been a challenge, but it is all good. I hope you had a good weekend too as well, Devin. Jesus says, I want things I hated as a child: socks, boxers, basketball shorts, and dry fit shirt. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, those things are, that's actually a good idea, and I kind of said this earlier. I'm really kind of hard to deal with when it comes to gifts and Christmas and whatnot, just because I'm just I don't need anything. But those things are good. I mean, absolutely. T-shirts, socks, I have a decent sock collection. I mean, I feel like maybe my kids will probably get me some socks because that's easy. And they know kind of what I like. So socks is always good. Of course, Basketball shorts. Your boy needs some basketball shorts because I'm still wearing the same tired shorts from like 2012 in the gym, and those shorts are on their last leg. Like the other day, I had one of those shorts on, and the back had ripped, and I didn't know till after I got home. I was like, yo, like my drawers was out. Like literally, people were seeing my underwear because of where it was ripped, and I was like, man, that's wild. And it's funny because like clearly I have money. I can go buy some shorts, but it's just amazing like what we're willing to spend our money on. Like I may not spend my money on some shorts, but I'll spend my money on food, or maybe even buying something for my kids or buying a gift for my kids. That's a lot easier for me to justify that type of spend. Mr. Dino says, what is a good business credit card that will give you max cash back? Thank you. It's ironic that you said that because today I got an email about Chase credit card that's supposed to be coming out. Chase has good business credit cards. I like Chase cards quite a bit as far as business credit cards are concerned, and regular personal cards as well. American Express has some decent business cards, and we're talking credit cards with American Express. I'm not talking their charge card, okay? But Chase is definitely like the Business Inc. Credit card from Chase. I think they have two different Business Inc. cards. Those are great cards to have. And supposedly coming soon in 2022, they're anticipating that Chase is going to, one of their Business Inc. cards is going to give like crazy cash back, as a matter of fact. I saw the email this morning, but of course I deleted it because, I wasn't reading it. Let me see here. Or I read it and then ended up deleting it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, from this morning. Yeah, so coming up, supposedly, there's supposed to be a Chase Inc. Business Premier card, which supposedly had a soft launch. I'm checking that based on the email that I got, and there's $1,000 that you can get. $1,000 you can get back if you spend $10,000. Once again, that's the Chase Inc. Business Premier credit card, and that does have an annual fee. I think the annual fee is $195. So you can research that one. That's not a bad one to have, but Chase does have credit cards, business cards that do not have an annual fee. Mr. Patel says, working on 100,000 sign-up bonus with my Platinum card, going for venture next year, and all the Amex cards I can get with no inquiries. Also hoping to get 2 to 3 retention offers next year. Man, your next year sounds like a very, very active year. Believe it or not, I didn't even contact American Express to ask about a retention offer, and I paid my annual fee for my Platinum card from American Express, which is probably going to be the last time I have it, and my Gold charge card from American Express. Both of those cards I did not ask for a retention offer. I guess I was just lazy, and I knew, I probably wasn't going to be spending the money that it took to kind of get the retention offer, so I didn't even try, which is like really lame. But kudos to you, man. You got it all planned out. SK, what's going on? Says, oh yeah, look who's back. My Navy Fed credit just went up, D. Didn't do anything. That's awesome. I mean, that's the beauty of it, right? Just having your credit cards and paying them on time. And sometimes not even really paying it, but just having it, right? And developing that history. That's always good to see your credit score go up for sure. Devin says FNBO now has 2 cards. You can see if you're pre-qualified. First, they launched the Getaway MC, which is like the more rewards, but instead of groceries, it's travel. Okay, so instead of the 3 times points on groceries, you get 3 times points on travel. That's pretty cool, especially if that card does not have an annual fee, which I don't think it does. Ironically, I'm going to be celebrating my More Rewards 2-year anniversary coming up pretty soon here. I think I got that card December 2019. So Navy Federal normally sends out an email telling you congratulations and happy anniversary. So that should be coming up here pretty soon. Maybe I'll make a video talking about that. Ronald says, what are your thoughts on the Rakuten Max Rewards and other sites that give you points for linking your card to their site? I think it's okay. I think for the most part, especially Rakuten, right? I think it's a very, very good deal. I mean, it's just another way to get more points or eventually end up getting cash, because with Rakuten, you can get cash back and they'll send you a check type of thing, right? So I think it's good. I think it's a win. If people, it's kind of like couponing, right? If people have the patience and the knowledge, to take the time to do the research and cut out the coupons and do all the reading, Rakuten is a great way to get some extra cash back easily. I mean, it's just kind of built in. There's a lot of ways to get cash back and kind of maximize that, especially if you have different credit cards. Like American Express will, have like Amex offers, and they'll tell you, get 2 times points or get this amount of points if you purchase with this particular store between this time and this time. And so if you're paying attention to that, that's a very easy way to kind of, get more points or cash back than you normally would, using that particular credit card. So I think those sites are good, to be honest with you. Joe Forth, what's going on, my brother? Thank you so much for stopping by. Joe Forth is in the building. He says, Discover, Citibank, Navy Federal all give free FICO scores. Yes, they do. And of course, to some extent, it's their own version, right? I know with Navy Federal, it's kind of their own version as to what's going on with their score. Sid and Madness says, Charles Schwab is running a great and easy bonus. New investors get a head start with Schwab Starter Kit. Open and fund your account and get $50 from Schwab to split across the top 5 stocks. Yeah, that's definitely a good deal. And as a matter of fact, speaking about stocks, I haven't done any videos for the other channel either. And right now, like basically in the last week, my portfolio has gone down like $20,000 in the last week because, of course, the stock market as a whole is kind of down. But definitely the stocks that I'm invested in are down as well. So for sure, it's been interesting. Top 5 stocks in the S&P 500 plus education and tools to help you take the next step. That is brilliant, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time to share that here. Thank you guys for smashing a thumbs up. I see we have 40 viewers. I really appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. But also smash the thumbs up in this video. I appreciate that support. We got Jordan23WW, who is a channel member. My man says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family, hope you're having a wonderful day. I am, especially because I'm able to do this video and check in with you guys. I hope you guys are having a decent holiday season. Like I said, for me personally, this holiday season is a lot different than normal. It's actually kind of weird because like I normally make videos, watching my kids open their gifts. And this year's probably going to be like very scarce on the gift, or maybe even giftless, because they want cash type of thing. Because, after all, my son is 19. My daughter's going to be 18 in February. I mean, I got some big kids, like, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. Mr. Patel says, quick note on the FNBO pre-qualified tool. Over 70% of those pre-qualified offers are not legit. There are tons and tons of data points online of people being pre-qualified then getting denied. Well, first of all, I appreciate you sharing that here, my bro. People be on YouTube like hella hyping different credit cards and this and that. I mean, we're not going to get into that, but that's why I don't do that. And because, pre-qualified doesn't always mean you're going to get approved, right? Of course, there are people that unfortunately get denied for stuff. And I mean, your boy's been there. I mean, I really have, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's crazy. Devin says, right now I'm working on my sign-up bonus on my Caesars and Delta Gold business that I opened last month. There you go, Devin. Get her done. Mr. Purcell says, people with excellent credit, no negative information on their credit reports, and not a lot of inquiries are getting denied left and right. It's more fluff than actual pre-approval. Wouldn't trust it. Man, like I said, I really appreciate that info for sure. And I'm sure others that are watching appreciate it for sure as well. SK says, happy Grinch, Mass D. That Grinchmas. D, I hope more credit cards and I want more credit and financial freedom. Absolutely. One of the things that I absolutely suck at is leveraging my good credit score and leveraging the access that I have to available credit. I have been absolutely asleep on that, but I'm okay with it. Like I don't know. It's like something else to manage. And when you don't have the information about something, it's easy to not be aggressive, and for me personally, regarding the stock market, I took such a huge loss in the past that I'm still kind of, PTSD about like, going hard or aggressive regarding something else because, there's probably a learning curve and I don't want to deal with that. And by deal with that, I mean I don't want to lose my money or find myself down and have to dig myself out. Pink Lady, what's going on, girl? Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. I appreciate you very much. She says, hey, Dwayne, hey, chat. Navy Fed gave me $2,500 increase out of the blue on my more rewards. Congratulations, Pink Lady. I appreciate you taking the time to share that information with your credit card family. Let me find that horn for you, girl. You know what I mean? That is freaking awesome. Congratulations. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time to come here to the chat and share the info. Maurice, what's going on? Maurice is a channel member. It's a pleasure to have you in the house, my bro. Maurice says, sorry, I got a bunch of stuff on my screen here. Give me a second. Maurice says, hey, Dwayne and credit family, blessings to all. Thank you so much for stopping by, my brother. Appreciate you so much. We got Young Timer in the building. Young Timer says, hey, Dwayne, it's been a while since I've made a comment, but I'm always watching the channel. Young Timer, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for taking the time to comment. I know that there's always a lot of people watching in the shadows, and that's absolutely fine. So thank you so much for taking the time to comment. I always like to see where people are watching from. So, you can always share where you're watching from or just say hi. Just saying a simple hey, especially when it's a new person, I'm like, that is really, really sweet. I kind of treat it like, when somebody decides to be saved in church, or when somebody decides to join church, it's like, oh snap, let's go, we got a new church member. So it's really cool to kind of see a new name in the chat. So once again, please feel free to take time to say hello. Maurice says, happy holidays to all. Yes, sir. Happy holidays. It's so funny to have to be politically correct, especially when I'm driving Uber. I'm trying to be sensitive about the fact that obviously everyone doesn't celebrate Christmas. So you're like, happy holidays. So I hear you on that. Nick Carter says, I know it's not a guarantee, but how long after you get your first Amex card does it take to get a soft pull for a new one? I personally, after the first card, I would wait a minimum of 3 months. Okay, minimum of 3 months. Of course, 4, 5, 6 is good. But technically, you're supposed to be able to get approved for 3 Amex credit cards in 90 days, right? But that's not something that I'm going to tell people. I'm not going to tell everybody to run out and do that and to test that out to see if that's actually legit, because if it's legit for me, it doesn't necessarily mean it will be legit for everyone across the board, because of course we're all different and what's on our credit profile is different and our income is different and our hard inquiries are different, and you get the point, right? So I would say I would just wait 3 months to be safe, just because those credit cards are not going anywhere. They'll kind of always be there. John, what's going on, bro? John says, hey, Dwayne, I'm about a third of the way towards my spending on the sign-up bonuses for my new U.S. Bank and Chase cards. Spend is 590 days for Chase and 1,120 days for U.S. Bank. That's good. I mean, that's freaking easy. Well, it's easy in the sense that it's not like a whole lot of money. I don't know your situation, but spending $1,500 to get a sign-up offer for 2 cards versus spending $4,000 to get a sign-up offer for 1 card. So hopefully you'll be able to accomplish that and come back and share the good news. Devin says, Chase currently has 3 ink cards. Thank you, Devin. I know I mentioned that they had 2, or that I thought they had 2. So I really appreciate you slapping that in the chat and letting me know that I am wrong. They have 3. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. SK says, Dwayne, I want a ass and a giraffe instead of a, what is that, a llama? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. That's so funny. Oh, man. Raquel says 1937, thumbs up, 37 in the room. Cool, cool, cool. She said, I don't know. John says, I'm using my Chase card at Walmart in Rakuten now through December 24th to get 5% back on the card and 5% with Rakuten. Yeah, I mean, but that makes perfect sense. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I mean, that's not something that a lot of people really spend the time to get into. Just because, we don't, and we're lazy. Like with me, I know I could be racking up points with Rakuten, but also on the real, I've been really trying to pull back on my finances, just because, It's the smart thing to do. It always is. So I'm trying not to spend up a lot of money, to be honest with you guys. Deborah says, hi, Dwayne. Long time no see. Happy holidays to you, dear. Hey, Deborah. Thank you so much. It has been a long time since I've seen your name. So I really appreciate you taking the time to stop by and say what up. Adrian says, what up, Dwayne? Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Jerry, what's going on, bro? Jerry's in the building. We have Make Ends Meet says, I have a Hilton Honors for 9 months. Apply for the Blue Cast Preferred, and Everyday Blue got denied or was denied for both. Does American Express hold against you if you keep applying, having multiple denials on file? I know there's soft inquiries. For me personally, if I got denied for one of the cards, I would wait at least 6 months. So that's the first thing, is like, when you get denied, it's not going to be likely that you're going to get approved, like right after for another card from the same bank. So once you get that first denial, in a way, with whoever, I mean, it could have been with another bank. It didn't have to be with American Express. Once you get a denial somewhere, you're like, ooh, you take the time to kind of look and see what's going on with your credit profile, and look to see if there's something that you can improve. But I would always kind of give it a 6-month grace period, just because it's a good even number. Mr. Patel says, yes, I have read many posts on FNBO. Their pre-qualified tool is more for just getting their name out there. They are a relationship bank. I would advise everyone to search online before applying for FNBO. Man, once again, I can't tell you how much I really appreciate you putting that advice, that information in the chat. Once again, this is why I value this community, and why everyone's voice is an important voice, just because it's not about me dictating and telling you all that I know about credit, because I don't know everything. There are tons of cards out there that I don't know about, and that's okay. It's not like everybody here on YouTube knows about every single credit card. I mean, some people only talk about 3 banks, and that's it, and it works for them, and they have an audience for that, and that's all their audience cares about. So absolutely, I appreciate you jumping in. Points Blank Travel, my boy Rod. Be sure to go to his channel, Points Blank Travel and Points Blank Finance, and subscribe to his channel. He does videos here on YouTube about credit cards and points as well, and he also does videos about investing in the stock market. I want to see how many subscribers you have right now, my bro. The internet's going so slow. Okay, it's not working out. Points Blank Finance here. I'm pulling your channel up just because I'm a nerd. Okay, 256 subs, 30 videos. My boy's over here cranking them out. Points Blank Finance, 252 subs, 30 videos. Like I said, be sure to go to his channel and subscribe. You can see here where the mouse is. I'm subscribed, and I click the bell. So once again, be sure to check him out. All right. Cool here. He says, what's good, D, and credit family? Blessings, everyone. Yes, sir. Adrian says, I got $500 increase in my Apple Card. Is not much, but is something. Absolutely, bro. I mean, shoot, I have not gotten an increase on my Apple Card. Maybe I should apply for one, because I bought a couple of Apple products, you know what I'm saying? But like, my credit limit's $6,500. So I'm not sure, what's what with that. But I've never gotten an increase with Apple. I think you just text them to see about a credit increase, right? I don't know. I don't know. So, hey, let me know how to get a credit limit increase with the Apple Card. I'm pretty sure you text and ask, right? And it's a soft inquiry, so I should be all good. Let me know in the comment section. Jerry says, Citibank recently approved or approved me for a $3,500 credit limit. Jerry, congratulations, my man. Thank you so much for taking the time to share that information, my brother. As a matter of fact, whenever I find the horn for you, let me find the horn so I can honk that mug. That's awesome, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time to share that. Yes, sir. Congratulations, bro. And once again, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate you letting us know that. Let me see here. That boy Jerry. Tara is in the building. Tara's a channel member. What's going on, girl? Thanks for stopping by. Tara says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tara. It is a pleasure to have you in the building again. Then we have another channel member right after Tara. We got K Diggs in the building. K Diggs says, greetings from Washington, D.C. Hey, D, how many Amex cards are you holding? And do you think the platinum is still worth it for you? Mr. Diggs, thank you so much for stopping by. And thanks again for being a channel member, my bro. For me personally, the Amex Platinum is not going to be worth it. I don't have an Equinox gym out here for me to get that $300 credit that they have. And that $695 is really, really steep. Yeah, there's a lot of traveling that kind of has to be done for me to kind of justify that type of annual fee. Even though I have this platform and even though I can refer people to apply for American Express cards and I'll get points, and after my referral link runs out, I can tell them to apply and use my cousin's link and he'll get points. I still kind of feel a way about that, like that's real money, you feel me? So I don't know. I mean, I guess for me it would be easier to kind of justify getting that card, but that $695 like coming out of my bank account, like that's real. You know what I'm saying? So that would be $695 for that card, $250 for the gold card, $250 for the Delta Platinum credit card from American Express. That would be another $99 for the Delta Gold. I know I don't need that card either, but I have the Delta Gold, and then I have my Marriott Bonvoy card, which I think the annual fee for that is $95 or $99. And then I have a $50 annual fee for my Navy Federal flagship card. I think those are all the annual fees that I have, unless I'm missing one. So that's quite a bit of annual fees. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on the annual fees, to be honest with you. And as far as how many Amex cards, I have 7. I have 5 credit cards and 2 charge cards. So the Platinum, the Gold. I have the Delta Gold, Delta Platinum, the Marriott Bonvoy, the Hilton Honors, and then one more that I can't remember. So I have 7 cards for American Express. Devin says, I'm looking into more cards with FNBO because I currently have 1 card with them. I don't use their cards for purchases much because of fixed for life balance transfers offer no fee they offer. Okay, yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, dude, that's really cool. I mean, these balance transfers, as far as these deals are concerned, with like no APR, especially like you said, no fees and APR for life, like you cannot beat that. That's a no-brainer, and that's a very easy way for them to kind of get people to get their cards. I mean, I know for me personally, I would absolutely do it for that alone if I had balances that I needed to transfer elsewhere. All right. Deborah says, Credit Karma is a marketing place. Sometimes it'll have the correct score and sometimes it doesn't. I have my FICO to get all my scores. No, absolutely agree. Credit Karma is all about market. All of them are all about marketing because, of course, they're going to promote credit cards that they have partnership with that particular credit card company. So all of them, in a way, is all about marketing because they'll tell you, oh, you're well suited for this particular card based on your credit profile, when the reality is they're going to get a commission if you're approved and so on and so forth. So I get that. That's why I never give the advice like Credit Karma has legit credit scores, because it's not. Nobody uses the Credit Karma credit score to approve you for a car loan, a home loan, credit card, that type of thing. But it's a decent snapshot to kind of let you know what the different factors are and how they affect your credit score, and more importantly, how you can use those different factors to tweak and understand your credit more, like payment history, credit card utilization, average age of credit, how many accounts you have, derogatory marks, hard inquiries. Okay, knowing those different categories and understanding how it works, Credit Karma is a very good place to kind of show you a snapshot of that and maybe get someone started on how to understand that. Adrian says, sometimes it's annoying, got so many offer in the mail, it's a waste of paper. No, for sure. I mean, they do that all the time. It's all about marketing. I mean, I applied for one of the U.S. Bank credit cards when they came out. They came out with 2 new credit cards. This is before the 2 new secure cards that came out. So they came out with like the Connect and the Altitude Go, and I applied for one of them and I was denied. And then like, a couple of weeks later, I'm getting letters in the mail from US Bank about the same card that I was already denied for. And I was like, come on, man, like y'all got to get it together because your boy's already denied. You know what I'm saying? Cinemanic says, I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, and man, is that a good movie. Yeah, so how was the screening? I guess you had a good time with it. Funny story about Spider-Man. I was driving Uber the other day, and I was taking this dude. He came out the house, and he had dreads. I was like, all right, cool guy. He's a young cat. He's in his 20s. And so I'm like, oh man, you going to the movies? Like, we were like almost at the movie theater. And he's like, yeah, I got to check out that new Spider-Man. And I was like, man, I thought you were going to go see West Side Story, the musical, because there was a new version of West Side Story that came out. Maybe I was projecting myself onto this young man because I would have gone to see West Side Story. I tried to get my daughter to go see it, but I'm still working on her. But yeah, he was saying he was going to go see Spider-Man. I was like, man, it's cool. It's cool, bro. Like, I know you're going to go see that new West Side Story, bro. I know you like musicals. And so we had a really, really good laugh about that. That was like super funny to him. And I was like, nah, it's cool, bro. It's a safe place. Nobody's going to know your business. It's Uber, man. It's safe, So I had a nice little laugh with him about that. But yeah, he went to go see the Spider-Man movie as well. Points Blank Travel says, appreciate the love, D. Absolutely, bro. You know what time it is, man. Devin says, FNBO also has co-branded cards, not on their website. I have 2 co-branded cards they issue and been with them for 11 years in March. Yeah, Devin, man, you definitely got a bunch of cards, bro. That is cool. Mr. Patel says, yes, my girl has 3 Chase cards. I'm going to focus on Amex for this year till I'm done gardening. There you go. And you already know you're in there with Amex. I mean, you already have, a couple of cards with them, and you know what time it is as far as like you don't get any hard inquiries after the very first one with American Express. And if that changes for somebody, let me know, right? Because I mean, I'm going on my experience and also what others have experienced as well. So if that changes, and let's say you apply for your 2nd or 3rd Amex card and you realize you have another hard inquiry, let me know. Share that with the community so we can keep people posted. Dwight, who's a channel member, what's going on, bro? Says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit Family? I received a tempting offer for 100,000 miles for Delta Platinum business card. I mean, the miles sound incredible, but what was that minimum spend, bro? That's what I want to know. Like when I see that type of stuff, I'm like, yes. And then I'm reading and it's something stupid like spend $10,000 to get 100,000 points. And I'm like, I mean, I'm good. Right? I feel like when the offers like that, they're marketing to a specific type of person because a lot of people won't necessarily be able to spend 10 G's. But I guess if you have a business, you got a whole bunch of money coming in and out, it's very possible to spend 10 G's. We got your favorite couple in the building. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. You guys. Says good evening, Dwayne and PBT and Credit Family. Be sure to go to their channel. They have a YouTube channel as well. Go and subscribe and support their channel. Click on that notification bell as well. All right. As a matter of fact, I don't remember if I'm subscribed. So now I'm going to have to pull it up and see if I'm subscribed. And if I'm not, then I'm going to have to subscribe. I don't remember. Your favorite couple. Let's see here. Oh, my niece has a video up. I see her videos up in my feed. All right. So no, I'm not subscribed. We're going to subscribe live in this joint. So I got them pulled up. Your favorite couple here. I'm not subscribed. I'm going to click on subscribe, and then I'm going to click on the bell. Then I'm going to click on all. I see y'all went to Cabo. Okay. Then you got a little luxury cabin in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Nice. This is cool. Yeah, like I said, be sure to go to their channel and subscribe. Clearly, I need to go and watch some of these videos as well. We got the Cabo joint. That's cool. All right. Okay, let me click on this here. Get back to my handsome face. Let's see who else is in the Chizat. Ronald Anderson, what's going on, my man, who's a channel member? Ronald Anderson says, what's up, Dwayne and the How to Build Credit TV family? Hope all is well with everyone, but my son has COVID-19 and we're shut in for 7 to 10 days. All is well, and thanks for the prayers. Man, I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, and of course, I definitely will say a prayer or two and send some positive vibes you guys' way. It seems like he's doing okay, so hopefully you just kind of sit and wait type of thing. But I appreciate you stopping by, bro, and showing love in the chat. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Mr. Patel says, yeah, I have 6 Amex cards. I got 5 this year. Yeah, you did. 5 of them this year. 5. That boy's on a roll. Yeah, you're about to hit that limit. I guess you're going to hit the limit in regards to credit cards, because I think you can only have 5 credit cards, and then you can have 7 charge cards, which doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense because, you know, they're charging an annual fee for those charge cards. So, yeah, do your thing, man. Tara says, we met the minimum spend. Looking forward to the free anniversary night. Stay in October at your favorite couple. Cool, cool, cool. Walter, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to see you in the building. Says, hello, Dwayne and Credit family. Could you shout out? Can you shout my wife out, please? Her name is Jackie. Her birthday. Man, Walter, that is so cool, bro. Thank you so much for jumping on the channel and asking me to shout your wife out. Jackie, have an incredible birthday. I hope you have an incredible birthday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season, and Christmas is coming up. I don't know if you guys celebrate that or not, but happy birthday to you, Jackie. I appreciate you. Walter, that's so cool, man. That's really neat. I thank you for including me in that. I think that's really, really neat. As a matter of fact, I got the horn, man. No. I got the horn. I said, I got the horn. Yes, ma'am. Jackie in the building. Happy birthday. Hopefully you have a good one. Speaking of birthdays, my grandma had her 96th birthday, which was December the 4th. So that was kind of cool. I don't know what's going on, man. It says Big D, I'm in. Can't miss you. Yo, I appreciate you stopping by the channel, my bro. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building. My brother. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, cool. We got Adrian says stock market is crazy. Wow, but volatility is so high. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's been very red for me, but overall I'm still up, so I'm okay-ish. Stefan, what's going on, bro? Says, hello, Dwayne. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas to you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on the live stream, bro. It's a pleasure to have you back in the building. Mr. Patel says, I only have 3 credit cards, and the other 3 are charge cards. Got you. So you still have 2 more slots to go. I'm very curious. Are you going to get 2 hotel credit cards with those slots with American Express? Devin says, a good thing about FNBO is you can get the fixed for life APR when the account is closed. I am still slowly paying down my balance at 5.99 APR for 6 years and 2 years after my older account closed. Not bad. That's pretty freaking neat. Your favorite couple says, thanks, Dwayne, for the love. Great job at Tara Hayward. Yeah, man, no problem, of course. I mean, it's kind of funny because I was like, am I subscribed? So I had to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for sure. Stefan says, do you consider the Hilton Amex Aspire a must-have card? I don't know about must-have, but it is a great card, especially if you can maximize the benefits. There are incredible benefits for that card. You do get like a hotel credit, and you also get a travel credit, I think, $200 for each of them, which is really, really cool. That's very, very powerful. And then, of course, the perk of having the card and actually the anniversary as well. So you do have the ability to redeem quite a bit of things regarding that particular card. But it's kind of useless if you don't take advantage, right? Because the annual fee is like, what is it? Is it for something? I don't know. Let me see real quick. What am I looking at? That's not the right browser. Let's look at this browser. And then let me see here. What is it? Amex Aspire card. I want to make sure I'm saying the right stuff. Just because I'm curious about the annual fee. I think it's $450. But maybe it's $550. I'm tripping. I'm saying $450, but maybe it's $550. Let me see. I got too much crap on the screen. $450. Okay, I was right. Sweet. So yeah, here it is right here. It's $450 annual fee. I mean, damn. Look at this Hilton Honors American Express offer here for 100,000. Well, it's not going to be 100,000. It's really going to be 80,000 points here. right after spending $1,000. But yeah, the Aspire card here, I mean, it's not bad. The annual fee is $450, as you guys can see here on the screen. But there are some good perks that come along with that card, like for sure. I think it's a solid card, but at the same time, $450 annual fee. I mean, unless you can justify that, right? You get your weekend night reward here, which is pretty good. Okay, then of course you get the $250 resort fee, but that only makes a difference if you're going to be using it, right? So it's irrelevant if you're not going to be using it. I feel like there was like an airline credit on this card, but I don't see it here. Huh. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, snap. Okay. Here you go. So you guys can see right here, there's a $250 airline fee credit. That is huge. So with those two things alone, the $250 for the airline credit and then the $250 for the resort credit, I mean, that alone is your $500 right there. And the annual fee on this card is $450. So it's a good card. I mean, I like it quite a bit. But, unless you're going to be using that card, I mean, spending $450 on an annual fee, I mean, I could think of other things to spend $450 on. But once again, those two credits, the hotel resort credit for $250 and the airline credit for $250. I thought the airline credit was $200. I thought both of them were $200. So that's huge. That's $500 right there. And of course, there are other benefits as well to having that card. I think eventually, right now I'm at the Surpass because the Hilton American Express reached out to me about upgrading that card, and I did, from the Hilton Honors to the Hilton Surpass card. Maybe over time they'll reach out to me about upgrading to the Aspire card, and if they have that particular structure with the $250 resort fee and the $250 airline credit, and I see value in that, I may upgrade, but it's not something that I'm going to be paying $450 for, year after year. That's not going to happen. Ulysses says, "Hello, Dwayne. How are you doing tonight? I was approved for the Amazon credit card, American Express. Sometime in. I'm not sure if you're saying you were approved or you want to get that card. But Ulysses is a channel member. I appreciate you stopping by, bro." Walter says, "Thanks, bro. That made her day." That's so cool, Walter. Man, I really appreciate that. Thank you for allowing me to join in on wishing her a happy birthday. I think that's really cool. Just because, right? I'm nobody special, right? But I appreciate, you letting me know that she wanted a birthday wish. That is so freaking cool, man. Angela says, "Hey, Dwayne and Credit Family." What's going on, Angela? It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Let me see here. Angela is a channel member, by the way, you guys. Mr. Patel says, "Yes, I am actually going to cancel my Blue Cash Everyday card next year in May when it's my 13th month. My 13th month will be." Okay, cool. There you go. Get rid of that. Then pick up at least 2 hotel cards. Okay, Mr. 2 hotel cards. By the way, if you haven't smashed a thumbs up in this video, please smash the thumbs up. I'd love to have your support. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Slap them into the comment section. I'll do my best to answer your questions. Devin says, "I'm looking into the custom cash when I get an offer or product change to apply." The custom cash is the Citibank card. I don't even remember what that card is about, to be honest with you. I know that it came out this year. Ulysses says, "I was approved for the Amazon credit card." Cool, man. I appreciate you taking the time to share that information. Congratulations to you, my brother. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. That's cool, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time and sharing that information here with the Credit Family. My man. My brother. Okie dokie. Once again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to throw them in to the chat. I would like to answer any questions that you guys may have, questions or concerns. If I don't see any questions or concerns coming up, your boy's got to go watch his trash TV. You know what I'm saying? Monday, for some reason, happens to be prime time trash TV watching time. For some reason, So anyway, hopefully if you have any questions, throw them into the chat. More than likely you guys will see me again this week. At least that's my goal. Let's see how this week goes. I'm out here grinding, hustling, doing my thing. And I hope you guys are as well. Hopefully you're not too stressed out about Christmas shopping and spending all that money that a lot of you guys are spending. I know that I'm not quite spending a lot of money. I will be, I guess, maybe spending some money here pretty soon in the future. I'm supposed to be going back to Jamaica with my dad in February. So that'll be, a easy way to spend some dough. I was actually looking to buy that ticket as soon as possible, but my dad told me to wait on that. Once again, if you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, slap them into the comment section. I'd like the opportunity to answer any questions that you guys may have. Like I said, I will be back this week. You should see me before Christmas. We should see how we will see how it goes, because driving this Uber thing and driving so early in the morning, it like absolutely kicks my butt. It's kind of weird because I still am not necessarily used to getting up at 3:45. And I'm not going to lie, it's not like I have like a set schedule where like I'm going to bed every single night at 9:45 or 10:45 and getting up at 3:45. That would probably help me a lot. And I should probably try that. That would, maybe New Year, new me. New Year, same me. Or New Year, new-ish me. Let's see here. I see some comments coming in. One Delish says, I got the Chase Preserve, and upgrade to the Chase Preferred, and self credit strong. Should I wait 90 days to apply again? To apply again for what? For another credit card? In reality, I would wait at least 6 months. You don't necessarily need another card, right? You have a pretty good situation going on right there. There's really no need to be applying for credit cards every 3 months or 6 months. Really, there's not. Because every time you apply for a card, your average age of credit, right, instead of growing and being like 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 6 years, every time you apply, like every time I apply, I chip off a couple of months off my average age of credit. I know it's hard to sit still and not apply for credit cards to allow your average age to get up to 8-9 years. If my average age was 8 or 9 years, I would have an 800 credit score easy. My credit score would be over 800 easily, all day, every day. But I don't. Devin says the Custom Cash is a Citibank card where you can get 5% on selected categories in the category you spend the most that month. Right, and it's supposed to be automatic, right? So, Devin, thank you so much for letting me know again, or refreshing my mind regarding that card. I actually know I did a video talking about it, but I did not remember. Points Blank Travel says, great live, D. Much respect, bro. I need to reach out to you this week and catch up. Yeah, it's funny. We say that all the time. I thought about you today before I even did the live stream, but you know how it is. So, yeah, man, we need to catch up. That's funny. Cinema Madness says, Credit Chief, who made another video talking about how to climb the wealth ladder, credit score, okay, so on and so forth. Okay. That's funny. Rose, thanks for stopping by. Says, how much on card can I get with 650, only 2 cards, current, 1 hard inquiry, and 55,000 annual income with 25,000 in bank consistently? I had pre-approval for Chase and Amex Gold. How much limit? That's not a question that I personally can answer. That's a question that you're going to find out the answer to when you apply for these cards. Part of what you get for a credit limit has to also do with the credit card company, as far as if they're generous with their credit limits or not. So that will be an interesting one. There's no way for me to answer that question, to be honest with you. But I appreciate you taking the time to ask that question. Arno Peters says, I'm not sure I told you before, D, but I got 3 heart pulls from Amex in 3 weeks. Almost had a heart attack, 1 approval and 2 denials. Totally confused. First of all, this is what I'm talking about, right? So I mentioned earlier, like, it's supposed to be a soft inquiry, and if anybody has had a different experience, please share. Thank you so much for sharing. I don't know what happened in that situation, But this is once again what I'm talking about. Like I try not to speak in absolute in regards to these credit cards and approvals and what expectations someone should have, because once again, it's irrelevant unless you have those experiences. So, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That is wild. That is wild. Let me see here. Let me see. One Dillish. Yeah, no problem, man. You got it. No problem. Narado Blockhead 3 says, okay, got it. Points Blank says, LOLD, so true, for real. I'm gonna call you this week. You have me over here cracking up. Yeah, no worries, bro. I mean, it's a two-way thing. I'm not, giving you a hard time about that. I mean, definitely we should chop it up, but you know how it is. I'm sure you do, actually. Anyway, okay, cool. So please, once again, if you have any questions, slap them in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to stick around for another minute or so. Make sure that I have your questions answered before I get up out of here. Angela says, I just applied for the Wells Fargo new Reflect card because it has some nice perks and 0 annual fee. I think it's a trash bank. I still think it's a trash bank. So what happened? You said you applied for it. Why did you apply for that card as opposed to the active cash card from Wells Fargo? Very curious. Devin says, I wanted the custom card so I can have a card for 5% for restaurants, groceries, and gas in one, and can maybe do one category each month. No, I think that's a solid idea. I mean, honestly, we can get out of control with these cards and points and cash back and categories easily. For me personally, at the end of the day, I just don't care. I don't care to some extent. I mean, it's easy if I'm like, all right, I'm buying food, I'm gonna use my Amex Gold, right? Because that's just, I pay $250 annual fee for that card. So certain things I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use that card. So that's a no-brainer. But then other things where I don't have to think about a category, I just use my flagship card. I definitely use my Amex Gold and my flagship card a lot. I also find myself using my More Rewards card because I get 3 times points on gas. I'm not going to go out and chase a credit card down that gives me 5% back on gas. It's just, I can't because I, have too many inquiries right now. Ulysses says, see you on the next live. Bye for now. Yes, sir. You got it, my man. Walter says, what a good balance transfer card. A good balance transfer card, Walter, is a card, any card that offers you the ability to get at least 12 to 18 months of 0% APR on a balance transfer. So the City Simplicity card is a good card for that, but I personally wouldn't burn an inquiry on a credit card that's specific to balance transfer. I would just get a credit card that you're interested in that has between 12 to 14 or 15 months of 0% APR on a balance transfer. They might have a 3% balance transfer fee, but otherwise it's going to be a 0% APR for the next 12, 14, or 15 months. Okay, that's what I would do personally. Get a card that you're actually interested in. Like American Express has cards that has decent balance transfers. And so that's what I would do, especially if they have like a sign-up offer as well. You can get the sign-up offer. So maybe in your head, you can say, well, I got the sign-up offer, and the sign-up offer can maybe cover my 3%, fee in regards to the balance transfer. Angela says, oh, I was pre-approved for this card. Okay, cool. Very cool. But you didn't apply for it, is what you're saying? Or did you? You said you applied for it. You just applied. So did you get it, Angela? Devin says, I went fraud recently on my United. What do you mean you went fraud? John says, you recently did a video talking about the pedal card. Do you like the card? Do you use the card? Would you recommend getting the card? Actually, I've had that card for like over 2 years, and I probably have used that card maybe 3 times. 3 would be max. It's a decent card. I mean, I have other cards that are better than the pedal card, right? I got that card because it was easy to get. There was hype around the card. I wanted to get more available credit limit. Sometimes in the past, especially, I have burnt inquiries or I have applied for cards just because I was trying to get access to more available credit limit, because I was trying to get like $50,000 worth of credit limit. Okay. And of course, before you have $50,000 worth of credit limit, it's a big deal. But then once you do, it's clearly not a big deal. One Delish says Wells Fargo is trash. They have me trapped in secured 10,000 card. They had to pay me back on the card, and now they're paying me for my checkings. Now I don't know what to do with the secured card. Close it. I'm stuck. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's crazy. I mean, dude, I'm sorry you have that much money in a secure card with Wells Fargo. You know, I would have told you not to necessarily do that, but you know, if you got the money, it's easy to do that. That's tricky, right? Like, I mean, obviously you need to get your money back, right? And if they just have your money hostage, because if they don't unsecure you, you know, technically they're gonna be just holding on to your money. So, I mean, it's 10 G's. I mean, you got to get your money back, so you got to do that. Devin says, I have to report a fraudulent charge and a fraudulent text. Wow, for your Chase card, Devin? Or your United card. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Sucks to hear that. It sucks to hear that for sure. Man, well, I hope that works out. I mean, I'm sure they'll take care of you. You know, Chase has decent customer service for sure. They're definitely, you know, top three between American Express, Discover Card, and Chase. Chase is definitely somewhere in the top three, probably the third, to be honest with you. As far as I'm concerned, Chase would be number 3. But that's just me personally. You know, what do I know? Listen, guys, I'm going to run on out of here. I hope you guys have an incredible day. I hope you guys have an incredible week. If for some odd reason you don't see me before Christmas, I hope your Christmas is well. I hope you have a good time with your family. I know that I will. And like I said, I should be back on here for sure this week before Christmas. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, pray for me. I got to get up at 3:45 every day. I'm going to be out here grinding. You know, we got to get that money. We got to get the bread. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, I hope you guys have an incredible night. Let me see. One Delish says, 7 years, man, I'm flipping houses, so I need business card so it's not on me. Yeah, you do. I mean, that would help you for sure. Dang, 7 years flipping houses, man. You know what you're doing. That's pretty freaking dope. John says, if you wanted to flex and show off, what credit card that you currently have would you use? I think the gold card is an easy card to use in regards to flexing, just because people recognize that it's a gold card. And that's probably the card that makes the most sense, because you're probably going to be in a restaurant or grocery store where you're going to get 4 times points, right? Now, of course, I have the platinum card from American Express, but there's never going to be a need for me to use my platinum card to pay for, like, you know, if I'm out having dinner, because the platinum card is going to give me 1% back. But, you know, I guess if somebody wants to flex hard enough, they'll throw out that platinum card. I wouldn't do it, you know, but what do I know? All right, you guys, I am out of here. Have an incredible day. Have an incredible week. All right. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.